Today we are going to perform the very first and the crucial step before we begin our journey of learning Python, which is to set up our system for Python programming. So in order to do that, we have to install the Python interpreter on our system. And the way we can do is through Python installer. Now, for that, what you have to do is we have to download the Python installer, and we can get the Python installer from the Python's official website, which is situated at the domain www.python.org. And after you land over the homepage of Python's official website, you have to hover over this downloads link, and from here what you have to do is you have to click on this button which says Python followed by the current version. Now, depending upon the operating system, it will download the installer. Like, I am currently on Windows system, so it's showing download for Windows. Now, after the installer is being downloaded, you have to run the installer, and a UI similar to this will pop up, which says like install Python 3.9.2, which is the current version. So the very first step, what you have to do is you have to check this option which says add Python 3.9 to path. So what it does is it makes the Python interpreter accessible from any location inside your computer. After you have checked this option, you have to choose from either of these option, which is the first one is install now. What it will do, if you choose this option, it will install the interpreter with the default features. Now, and the second option is customize installation. So this option does is it gives you the control to how the installer will install the Python in your system. So what I prefer is I prefer to customize the installation. Now, after you click on this option, what it does is it gives you few options. You just have to keep all these options checked, but over here it says that for all users. So what I personally prefer is I uncheck this option because I don't want to install the Python interpreter for all the users which are there in my Windows. So if you are the only user using your system, then you can check this option which is for all users. Now after that, you have to click on next, and over here you will get again few options. The first option is for install for users, for all users. So I uncheck this at the previous step. So, and there are other pre-checked options are there. You just keep all this options checked, and over here, like what I personally prefer is I check this option which is pre-compiled standard library. So what it does is it precompiles the standard libraries, means all the standard libraries that we are going to use in our Python program. So it makes just the loading of the standard library fast. So that's why I prefer to check this option. You can either check or uncheck, or leave it unchecked. And the last step is this option which is to customize the installation location. So basically this is the primary reason why I customize the installation, because I want to change the location where my Python interpreter will be installed. So in order to choose the location, you have to click on this browse button, and it will show the pop-up asking you where you want to save your file. So I'm just quickly selecting the location. So I have selected the location which is inside my D drive, inside a folder named Python. So after you have checked, unchecked all the options and choose the installation location, you just simply click install, and the installer will install the interpreter and all the required files inside your system. You just have to wait for that. So it's saying that setup was successful. So now let's check whether everything was set up successfully or not, means we have the Python interpreter inside our system or not. So for that, you have to open terminal inside your operating system, and you have to fire this command which is python hyphen version. So if everything was okay, it will show the current version of Python which is there inside your operating system, and it is showing that I have currently the interpreter which is the version 3.9.2 installed in my system. So that's it. We are done with our first step.